Hey guys, what's going on? This is Byron Scott back with another 9 to 5 wholesaler show. And in this show, we're going to be talking about profits and we're going to be talking about losses when it comes to wholesaling. Just like in any other business, you got profits, you got loss. We'll talk about the risk and what you can expect, man. A lot of people want to know how much it costs to get into something like this. People want to know how much do I stand to make, if I get into something like this. So, we'll get into that and talk about that. If you're new to the show, my name is Byron Scott. I was a teacher, started wholesaling about 2 years ago, built it into a business, was able to stop teaching, live life on my own terms, and now I'm here to help 100 people with a 9 to 5 start wholesaling on their own terms, so they can live the life that they want to live, man. Today we'll get into it. We'll talk about the profits and the loss. If you got comments, make sure you leave them. If you're watching this on a replay, leave the comments below. If there's anything that you want to see on the 9 to 5 show, on the 9 to 5 wholesale show, just leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll bring it to you. So, profits and loss, man. Obviously, there's profits to be had in real estate, and unlike other businesses, where you talk about selling something for, tens of dollars, hundreds of dollars, in real estate, you talking about selling stuff, you usually only talking in thousands, right? So it's like, $10, $1,000 in real estate is like $1 or $10, with regular people talking, or $100 with regular people talking. So there's a lot of money to be made. When I first started out, my first deal was a 30K deal. It's like, dang, $30,000, just like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and everybody don't get that, but all my deals went $30,000. My first deal was $30,000. My second deal was $6,000, and then it was like 4, 2, 5, 8. But to get that kind of money, is, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But, those are the type of profits that you're talking about getting. You're talking about doing deals when you're starting out. You're talking about doing deals, but, you're talking about doing 1 or 2 deals, and you're talking about maybe a 5, maybe an 8, maybe a 12. If you get lucky, maybe you could do a 30, but then what are you going to be spending to do 1 or 2 deals, to 1, 2, 3 deals a month? You're probably going to be spending anywhere between like 500 to, $1,200 dollars, right? $500, $1,200 is probably around what you're going to be spending, in order to make that kind of money. So you're going to be spending around you're going to be spending around that much to make, probably $10,000 to $20,000, right? That's when you know what buyers you have, their criteria, you market to that specific criteria buyers, and you're probably going to be spending in between $500 to $1,200 a month. Depends on the avenues that you take to do the wholesaling, and you're probably going to be making anywhere between like $10,000 to $20,000, a month. So that's what I saw when I first started out, and then I went from that to when I started spending. When I went and started spending $1,700 a month to $2,500 a month, that's when I started making. You start getting into 30s, and making money. That's if you're doing it right, you're following up. You got buyers, you know what they want. You reaching out, you constantly marketing, constantly putting yourself out there, right? Now to get into that 100K, when you get into 50 to 100K, you're talking about spending. At least me in the way that I do it. You can go check out the way that I do it. On my other videos, different people do different stuff. Some people okay with spending $20,000 to make $40,000. You know what I'm saying? They still up 20. But I'm not like that. I run lean. I run a lean business. So in order to get between 50 and 100, you're talking about spending anywhere between $4,000 and $7,000, right? $4,000 and $7,000 is what you're talking about in order to get up to $50,000 to $100,000 and bringing money in. You know what I'm saying? So the profits are there, but the only thing is you can lose too. Like there's months where you could spend that $500 to make $10,000, but you may not make it. You know what I'm saying? On average, you will make that. But let's say you start in, November. November, you may not make nothing. December, you may not make nothing. January, you may not make nothing. February, you may make $8,000. March, you may make, $18,000. April, you may make $24,000. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. That's the thing about entrepreneurship. You don't know exactly how much you're gonna make. But I'm just giving you kind of like the average, the ballpark average of somebody who own it, who grinding, who obsessed, who going all in on this, who really want to do it and follow the steps, follow the plan. You know what I'm saying? Find buyers, find good active buyers, market to what they want, and find the properties that they want. You're gonna be able to, start out spending $500 to $1,200 a month, and you're probably gonna be able to make $10,000 a month, right? But like I said, it doesn't happen every month. You get 1 month of bad, and then you're like, oh, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I spent $1,200 and I didn't make no money. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And you just lost, right? You lost, But this thing about entrepreneurship, man, you got to be willing to take the L. You got to be willing to take losses, man. If you ain't willing to take losses, you might well don't even try it. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to lose at all, you might well don't even try it. You got to be willing to lose, in order to get to the winning. Because there's going to be a lot of people, especially now, you're talking about a recession, it's like people scared. Everybody trying to hold on to whatever they got to try to, try not to lose. You can't be playing not to lose. You got to be playing to win. You can't be scared to take L's. You got to be playing to win the game, right? So you can't just be like, oh, this month is bad, I'm out. Like, dude, if I would have done that, if I would have said, man, 1 month is bad, I'm out, then I wouldn't even be wholesaling. But I also wouldn't have made, I didn't even realize, how much, but I wouldn't be making $50,000 to $100,000 every month if I just said, nope, I'm out. I'm not doing wholesaling anymore. I'm done with it, right? Recession coming. If I just said, I'm just going to slow down, not do nothing, I wouldn't be still closing deals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man, it's like you got to be willing to lose, right? And when you start out, you need to set aside $500 to put into your business every month, even to get it going. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people say you ain't got to spend no money. You don't have to spend no money. But if you don't spend no money, you're going to spend a whole bunch of time. And that time could be used to make money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was working at Papa John's and I was able to make, I walk home with, $80. Don't talk just walking away with $80, walking away with $130 in a day. So I could take that money and wholesale with it. I was working at Papa John's and wholesaling. I was using that money in wholesale. I was at Papa John's on my launch control, calling people, learning about wholesaling, listening to books, right? I was wholesaling from Papa John's. When I got that first 30K deal, I was at Papa John's, right? My first few deals that I got, I was working at Papa John's when I was finding those deals, right? I was working to make money, put it into my business, and I was finding deals. So that's the losses, man. The losses is you're gonna spend some money to find these deals. You know what I'm saying? Now you could try to do it when you don't spend any money to find deals, and there's ways to do that. There's plenty of deals that I run by that I didn't spend no money to get them, But that's because I'm putting myself out there. You got to be willing to put yourself out there and talk to a lot of people, right? That spend it, like I said, time, right? You're gonna have to spend more time. Maybe you want to go door knocking, knock on everybody's door, see if they, see if they got a property interest in selling. At first, what I was doing is I was driving for dollars, which is free. Well, besides the gas, right? And now you're gonna be hurting paying for that gas driving for dollars. But anyway, so I was driving for dollars. I would get the address. I think property looked pretty bad. I would go and put it into Google, True People Search, Fast People Search, whatever that is. I would get a number that I thought maybe was right. I would call them up. It'd be the wrong number. So a lot of times free is a very inefficient way of trying to get a deal, right? If you go ahead and do a proven way. And that's what happened to me. It's like I was trying to do it free, and I'm like, oh, man, this junk ain't even working. But then once I did it a proven way and put money into it, right? That's when I started finding stuff, and it was like, oh, I found, then boom, $30,000. You know what I'm saying? It's like boom, $6,000. And I'm like, okay. I kept putting my money in, kept putting my money in, kept putting money in, kept putting money in, keep putting money in. It's a monster, man. Like this, your marketing machine is a monster. Like it's literally a monster. You gotta feed him, right? You gotta feed him. Just keep feeding the monster. You keep feeding him, feeding him, feeding him. He's just gonna keep going, keep growing and growing and growing. That monster keep bigger and bigger and bigger, and keep bringing you in more money, right? You just want to keep your costs down, right? So that's what I would say. There's profits, but then there's losses. You're gonna lose, man. I remember early on there was a deal I was gonna make $20,000 off of, but the closing attorney didn't have everything ready to close on time. Seller went and closed with somebody else. Lost $20,000 just like that. I remember I had a 5K earnest money that I had up on the property because the seller wanted 5K earnest money, and I thought it was going to close. It ended up not closing. 5K earnest money out the window, right? You go beyond your due diligence period on these contracts, then your earnest money is on the table, and if you don't close, they're going to take your earnest money, right? That's why I don't do due diligence periods no more. The contract is contingent upon inspection, man. So yeah, you there's profits, but then there's losses, man. But I would say the losses are not that great. Definitely not compared to the profits, right? When I first started out, I stood to lose all the money I was making at Papa John's. But was that bad? Right? Like, if you lose $500 a month, is it really that bad? Right? If you lost $500 for the next few months, will it really be that bad? Right? A lot of y'all throwing away $500 anyways on some other stuff that you ain't even really gotta have. So to lose $500 a month really ain't that bad, considering that you could end up making $10,000. You know what I'm saying? $20,000, $30,000. You know what I'm saying? And then ended up building something that could allow you to grow it into a business, to begin to pay off your debt, or do more of what you want, being able to live life more on your own terms, however that look. So that's what I would say, man. As far as profits and losses and wholesaling, there's definitely losses that you got to be willing to take in order to get to profits, right? I spent money before I ever made money. When I was spending money to the point where it was like, dang, man, I'm spending money. I'm about to give up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was signed up for batch leads. Batch leads charge you for every single text. So it's like I put money in there. I'm texting people like crazy, and I'm running out of money. I put more money into the thing. Running out of money. I put more money into the thing. I'm running out of money. It's like, dude, I'm spending, $500. It's like, God dang, $500 is a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm finna stop texting people. But then I was like, shoot, let me follow up one more time with these people, because I promise you, I was like, dude, I'm out. It's like, let me loop around one more time, text these people. So I looped around, texting more people, and this dude was like, I'm not selling you my property, man. Don't ask me again. You wished I would sell you my property for cheap, but I'm not doing it. I was like, okay, no problem. But then he was like, I do have a property you can buy real quick. And I was like, dang, what's the address? He sent me the address. The ARV was like $245. I was like, how much you looking to get? He was like, as much as we can. And I said $125. And he said, yeah, let's do it. I was like, oh my God. Dude, I felt like I hit the lottery. It's like, man, I sent him that contract, locked him in at $125, and put it out there at $145. And nobody went for it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody went for it. I went to go look at the property, took pictures or whatever. I'm like, dude, I know this is a deal. This is a good part of town. I know it's a deal. There's no doubt this is a deal. I even was talking to people about buying it and listing it, which I should have done. I should have done that. I I ended up making 30K, but I should have made like, dude, that should have been like 100K deal, right? Close to it. Because if I'd have known about if I'd have known about how to list it, like we could have bought that and listed it and made at least 80K, at minimum 80K. Should have done it, but didn't. But that's part of knowing, man, and that's why I say like, I paid $5,000 to learn from Keith Everett, and it's one of the best things I ever did because it's like just being able to know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes not knowing is what turn around and get you. There was a lot of deals. Like I found way better deals when I didn't know. Right? I found way better deals back then that should have been humongous deals that I gave away to other people for like $4,000, $3,000. And they turn around and selling them for big profits because I didn't know. Right? And then when I go to, go and let people like, Keith Everett, go work with Keith Everett and learn from him, that's when I was able to, learn how to make it even more profitable, right? That's when I started doing bigger deals. So a lot of people was like, man, a lot of people don't want to pay to learn stuff. People want to learn stuff for free. But it's like, dude, if I know the stuff and I have to put my time in to help you learn the stuff, and it's going to make you millions, right? You want me to put together stuff that I took time to learn that's going to make you millions, and you want all that for free, right? It's like, dude, don't work like that, man. Not even, some people ain't even willing to pay $100, $300, $500. It's like, how much would you really pay if somebody gonna give you the blueprint to make $1 million a year? Right? How much should you pay? Should it be free? Should it be free? Should it be free for somebody to show you, okay, here go the outline right here. Here go everything you need right here to make $1 million in a year. That should be free. Right? Come on, man. They won't give you a double cheeseburger for free. They ain't gonna do nothing but take y'all third. Like, dude, they won't even give you a double cheeseburger for free, but you want somebody to give you something for free that can make you millions of dollars. It's the craziest stuff, man. So, but yeah, man, you got to be willing to put in the time, put in the work, put in some money. It ain't gotta be a ton. That's the thing. We're not talking about you spending tons and tons of money. We're talking about you spending a couple $100 to get yourself going. You make some money, put some money back up in there, make more money, and then start setting budgets, put your money back in there and let that monster grow. So that's what I think, profits and loss. Just wanted to come to y'all and talk about that today. And now we're going to see what people got to say on the side. Caritha, what's up? How you doing? How you feel, man? What's going on with you out there? So somebody say, what's up? How many deals you working on right now? How long did it take to make my first deal? Dude, I'm working on a lot of deals, man. Working on a lot of deals, but how long will it take? I don't know, man. I just had Ty on my interview yesterday, and he was talking about he started in May, closed his first deal in July, 17K. So took him 2 months, 17K later. So hey, if he can do it, you can do it. So someone said, what's the most you made on a deal? Most of it made was like 120 something thousand or something like that. Stupid. So do you find value in buying a coaching mentorship? I'm in the process of selling my house. Will make over 80K. Dang. You selling your house, man. You need to let me see if I can help you out with that. So I'm really trying to get it to wholesale it. Yeah, man. I think coaching, mentorship, the right coaching and the right mentorship can really help a lot, man. It can shortcut you is what it does. So Steve Train says this a lot. It's like, you want to do this, you can bump your head a bunch of times and end up doing it. But if you want to shortcut yourself to to do thousands of dollars in wholesaling, then that's when you pay for coaching, pay for mentorship. Because when I first started off, I'm like, I ain't paying nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there was deals that I sold and made $4,000 when I could have made 80. I could have made 90 on a lot of these deals, and that would have been way more money. Like I could have had 100K months my first few months if I could have just took that $30,000, paid for mentorship, and just learned. I could have then found deals and start making hands over fist money, right? And then the connections, you know what I'm saying, to be connected with other people, to be able to tap into them. It's like, especially during these recessions, like during the recession, it's all about who you know. You know what I'm saying? Who you know, you can call on somebody, talk to them, do deals with them, stuff like that. It's all about who you know, connections, who can help you out. That's when people, you know, you begin to know people who doing seven figures. When you pay for these coaching mentorships, let's say if you get into my mastermind, you talking to me personally, like me and you on here talking. You know what I'm saying? I get to know you, you get to know me. Now you know somebody who got, a stick that can do deals. As long as you in relationship with people that's doing deals, you likely gonna be doing deals. Right? It's just the way it works, man. So Troy Battle says, what list do you usually pull? I pull a list based on what my buyers are looking for. Like I was talking to a buyer today, and it was like, hey, look, this area, this type of property, can you find something like this? I'm like, yeah, I can find something like that. You know what I'm saying? As long as you buying, so bam, there I go. Going to find it. You know what I'm saying? So I've been focused on probate. What do you think about probate? Probate deals are good, man. Like some of the good bit of deals I do have been probates. They work. They're good, no doubt. So Gary Bridges says, so finding a buyer should be first, right? So, dude, not saying that you don't try to find a property, but if you find a buyer, the buyer is more valuable because that buyer, it's going to be a repeat customer. Like a buyer is a seller. A lot of times is a one-off. You know what I'm saying? But a buyer is like a marriage. You marry that buyer, and it's like I'm going. You keep getting attached to all these buyers, and it's like because one buyer may go out, but another buyer gonna keep going. So you attach yourself to great buyers, and long as you can continue to attach yourself to great buyers, all you got to do is go then find people that's interested in selling the type of house they're interested in buying. And people are always going to be looking to sell, right? People always are going to be looking to sell. But key buyers are key buyers, right? The big dogs are the big dogs. The people who buying are the people who buying, right? And you got to get to know those people in whatever area it is you're trying to wholesale in. So what's going on? So hey, finally caught you live. Alpharetta in the house. Look forward to working with you, no doubt, man. Alpharetta in the house. Let's do it. So let's see. Lost 80K in the pipe. Oh, last 2 weeks go to the market shift to seller change their mind. This game gotta get more deals. Woo, that hurt. Lose 80K. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, dude. Hey, all I can say is, man, turn it up. Go 10x. Don't freaking back down. Go 10x, man. You gotta go 10x, dude. Like during a time like this, you gotta go 10x. You gotta get more leads. You gotta do harder on the marketing. More leads, more leads, more leads. Because you may get less offers on your properties, but if you get more and more leads, you will eventually get some offers. You get some offers, you make more offers, make offers, make offers, make offers, make offers. Your percentage of leads that turn into deals will go down, but you got to increase the amount of leads. You got to increase your number of leads. There got to be more leads, more leads, more leads, more leads, more leads, right? You got to have more ways of dispositions, more ways of selling properties, more ways of selling properties, more ways of selling properties. You got to be creative in thinking of different ways to sell your property, right? And you got to find the key buyers. It's like somebody is buying these properties. If they're going to sell it, somebody's going to buy it. Who's going to buy it, right? That's the thing. Grant Cardone talk about this. Who got my money? Right? Somebody got your money, man. You got to go find them. The buyers got your money. You got to go find the people who buying because they got your money, right? Go find them jokers, man. Build relationships with them, and then there you go. You off to the races, man. You off to the races. Go find sellers. Build a relationship with sellers. You off to the races, man. Build relationships with people because people own property, right? It's like, dude, I guarantee you, there's been so many people who I already had relationships with that now I'm ending up selling their property, right? It's like, dude, at the attorney's office, I'm talking to the attorney. I build a relationship with the attorney, and the attorney got a property they're looking to sell. It's like, dude, you build relationships with people, right? You build relationships with people. People got your money. It's like, build relationships with them. Build relationships with as many people as you can meet, see, talk to everybody. Build relationships with as many people as you can, and then you will see deals will come. Deals will come. Deals will flow. Right? You just gotta build relationships with people, man. That's it. Build relationships. It's all about building relationships with people, and the deals will flow. Right? The deals will flow. So, man, just thinking about that, it's crazy. Grant Cardone talked about it in his 10X Mentor book, man. I've been all in that book. I'm telling that book is ridiculous, man. Like, I can't start reading that book. I can't read another book. I'm too busy rereading that book over and over again, man. So, yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I can't believe he lost 80K in the pipeline. My God. But believe it or not, dude, 80K come and 80K goes. Dude, 80K will be right back in your pipeline in a minute. So, dude, 80K comes and 80K goes. I know that seems like it's mind blowing to somebody who, maybe just getting started or something. But dude, 80K will come and go so fast. It's like, dude, it's like you will have 80K there, and then 80K be gone. And then 80K be gone. They say, no, bam, ooh, crap. Dang, I'm back to 80K, about to close 80K. It's crazy stuff, man. It just come and go. And I learned that when I had that 20K deal when I first got started off, and I felt so bad for losing it. And I kept thinking about it, couldn't stop thinking about it. And then after a while, I was like, dang, these 20K can come and go that fast. It's like, dude, that's why people was like, man, you think what's going to happen over this session, man? You may have to go back to teaching. Like, dude, these people teaching is paying me $70,000 in a whole year. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? It's like, oh my God. And I know that seems crazy, man, but like, dude, you gonna pay me $70,000 for an entire year of work? Are you kidding me? It's like, dude, man, you can go out, dude. Telling you, you can go out there and make more than that. It's like, dude, I don't know, man. Maybe once you've seen more, like once you've seen what can be, it's hard for you to look back and say, I'm just gonna take this. You know what I'm saying? Not that I won't go back. Like, dude, I could go back and be just an average joker and chill, and be straight. And not like I'm going to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? But when you know you can do more, you just hungry for more. You know you can do it. When you tasted it, you know you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the thing, man. $70,000, like, dude, come on, man. It's like, dude, it's like, come on, man. I remember I was teaching and wholesaling at the same time. It's like, dude, I really don't even need these people money, man. They just still sending me checks. It's like, the school's still sending me checks, man. It's like, dude, I really don't need y'all money. Y'all keep it. It's like, so it's just crazy, man. You start to see more, like I said, profits and loss, man. You start to see the profits that you can make. I think a lot of people sell themselves short, and thinking that they can't make a certain amount of money, when you can, you can make it, a lot of people are way more valuable than what they give themselves credit for, man. You think that you just, like, I'm telling you, I thought that I made it. You know what I'm saying? When I started teaching, I'm like, dude, I talked to my brother, like, man, I don't know if they're going to let me teach, man. Like, this is big. I made it to the big leagues. Like, this is it. Like, man, I'm set for life. I thought it was it. This is over. I'm set for life, man. Like, dude, I made it. And then now it's like, man, go back there. It's like, dude. So it's like sometimes you think you made it to the mountaintop, but you selling yourself short. Like your ability is way more than that. When I started teaching, it was like, I started looking around like, man, I'm better than that joker, that joker, that joker, that joker, that joker, that joker, and that joker. Right? I know I can outwork 99% of the people up in this thing. Right? Ain't nobody gonna go harder than me. I'm gonna go harder than everybody in the building. It's like nobody outworking me up in here. And then it's like you start realizing, like, man, maybe I'm better than what I gave myself credit for. Maybe I'm better than a lot of people that way, man. A lot of people are a lot better than what they give themselves credit for. And it's like a lot of people don't, I don't know what, they don't go out there and chase the dream. They don't go out there and go do as much as they can do. It's like, dude, you got one lifetime. You ain't gonna go out there and do as much as you can do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna go out there and be as much as you can be. Not for you, but for all the other people that you love and care about. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of y'all need to cash your parents out. Some of y'all need to cash grandma out. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got freaking kids. And it's like, dude, what you gonna leave to them darn kids, man? What are your kids gonna look at and say, man, that joker showed us what could be, you know. A lot of y'all, it's like, dude, you could give more. You could do more for people. A lot of people want to help other people, but the way to help other people is to advance yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then you can help other people, right? So that's my thing, man. That's what I always want to do. Is like all my advancements is not about me. You ask my wife, you ask people in my family and stuff like that. Like I ain't making all this money so I can go buy Jordan, so I can go buy myself a brand new car, so I can go buy myself. Like, dude, none of this stuff is about me. Right? It's like, none of this stuff is about me. I'm trying to help other jokers. I'm trying to help other people. I'm trying to help my family. I'm trying to help other people advance, right? Just family in general, advance. I want to help other people see that, look, you can do this. Like, see how far you can take it. Don't just settle. Don't just live life, scared, conservative, or based on what other people want you to be or do. You got to be willing to go out there and live life on your own terms, man. So that's my thing, man. It said preach, can't say preach, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna stop preaching on y'all, man. I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna leave y'all alone on that, man. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. So let me see what else we got. Marlon said, "What's up, bro? What's up, man? What's going on?" Not much, man. I'm chilling up in here, man. Y'all gotta ask me some questions about wholesaling. Ask me some questions about wholesaling, man. I want to help y'all out. Like I said, my goal is to help 100 people with a 9 to 5 start wholesaling and living life on their own terms, whatever that look like, So, man, hit me up. Let me know what y'all got, man. We got 11 people in here. Make sure you like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, all that other good stuff, man. I always say share this video with as many people as you can, because it's like, shoot, you never know. There's so many people who need the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So there's people who need the same thing, who want to live life on their own terms, don't know the way. That's my thing. It's like a lot of people who don't know the way. They want to get in, but they don't know how. They don't know how to get in. They don't know how to do, they don't know how to do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Then that's what I do right now, man. Just trying to get on here and help people understand, hey, look, you can do what I'm doing, right? Easy. You can do what I'm doing. It's not that difficult. You can do it. And, I'm just here to, share to try to help people do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, dude, if y'all ain't got questions, let me see. Somebody asked. I found a property in Roswell outside 2 established subdivisions. Need a lot of work. Is it best to sell the lot or the property? If it's a tear down, you have to sell a lot, right? If it's a tear down, you have to sell a lot. But if it's not a tear down, then somebody will potentially want the property. It just depends on, the lot size. The lot may have more potential than what the property got right now. So somebody may want to tear down and build something else or something like that. So it just depends. If the house is salvageable, people more likely will want to fix up that house and sell it. You know what I'm saying? So It just depends, man. It just depends. So Cat said, I want to be like B when I grow up. Yeah, right, man. I'm not on Insta. How can I reach you? The best place to reach me is Insta, man. But I'm coming out with a course, man. I'm gonna have like levels, and I'm gonna try to create a community. Right, I'm trying to create a community of 9 to 5 wholesalers, man. Trying to help all my people with the 9 to 5s. So a wholesaler, man, centered around 9 to 5 wholesalers, intentionally to help those people who work begin to make more money, pay off their debt, and begin to do things that they really want to do. Because I mean, you may love your 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But maybe financially, your 9 to 5 ain't giving you what you need. Well, a wholesaler can supplement that and allow you to do a lot of the stuff that you really want to do and live life on your own terms and show you. I want to show you business. I want to show you stuff that you ain't seen. A lot of people ain't seen. Okay, how could I even start a business that could produce me 6, 7 figures in a year, right? So just trying to do that, man. Show people a better way. So, what's your prediction on when the market will hit bottom? It definitely ain't at the bottom now, man. So, dude, it's gonna take a little time to hit the bottom, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some time to hit that bottom. I would say these next few months it's gonna get worse. If you ask me, the next few months is gonna get worse, right? I would say maybe hit bottom like next spring, maybe next spring or next summer, or maybe around this time next year. It bottomed out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bad for a little bit, until people can recover. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait. How soon? Shoot, I'm trying to come up with. I'm trying to drop the course in 10 days. 10 days trying to drop this course. So let's see what I can do. See what I can do. But shoot, man, I'm finna get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. I've been on for 37 minutes. I'm finna get out of here. Appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, peace out. I'm back on tomorrow. So y'all come back through and share my stuff. Like it. Let people know that we're going live again tomorrow around the same time. So, peace out. Much love, man.